Mortgage porting is when you take your existing mortgage that you have on your current property and then transfer it to the new property once the new property is completed. Yes, definitely. So your current mortgage, if it's in a fixed rate, will have penalties if you redeem it. So ideally we would port that to the new property and then do a top-up loan if needed as well. There's not any fees usually associated with the actual port itself. If you were to do a top-up loan, there may be some product fees that are attached to that mortgage product, or there may be a valuation fee. If you have a current fixed rate, which is a lot lower than the rates that are available now, having the ability to port that across will allow you to keep that rate for that existing amount, and then any top-up loan will be done at today's rates. Some lenders do have different conditions when porting the mortgage. When we sit down and fully assess the customer's needs and circumstances, we'll be able to address them at that time. Yes, definitely. So we will port your existing mortgage amount, and then if you needed some further funds, we would class that as a top-up loan. All lenders are individual, and some have different port and validity dates. Some will want you to do it immediately, some actually give up to 6 months. We would actually assess that once we've looked at everything and give you the full details. Yes, this is something that we can definitely do. We've done it several times for several customers. Again, most lenders have different criteria, but it is usually based on affordability. So when we sit down with the customers, we'll work out the calculation of what their income versus their outgoings are, and obviously make sure that it is possible for them to port. So you should be able to sell your property, but then it would all be dependent on how long it is before you move into the next property for the porting to be able to happen. Again, some lenders will have different validity terms, so we can look at that when we assess this. So with the porting, you will actually port the current rate that you've got. Some people have taken advantage of lower interest rates in the past, so that will be able to take to the new property, and you can extend the term, reduce the term, and yes, it's still classed as a full application again, because you're taking the current mortgage from one property to the next property. So a full application will need to be submitted, valuation on the new property, and then obviously a mortgage